Hi, I'm Olivia Squizzle, and this is my application for Head of Disney. You see, the first thing I would do as Head of Disney is just straight up cancel everything. All of it. I would hire real creatives with actual ideas. Rehire Jenny Nicholson. Also, in a dream world, Disney would sell back like half of their properties. Disney doesn't need to own Fox or Hulu or National Geographic or Star Wars. Just sell it all back. Because the more people you have making movies, like, it'll just be better. Instead of being like, I have to have the monopoly on everything and own everything. No, give it back to the people. Let them make their own stories. Give people more jobs. Let other people be the heads of other things and give it back. Redistribute properties. That's honestly, I would love to see that happen. And get rid of whatever rule that you can't sue Disney if you've ever bought Disney Plus. That is so stupid. I don't want Disney, as head of Disney, I don't want Disney to be more powerful. I just want them to be a normal movie company again, not some power-hungry, just no. Go back to just making princess movies. It's that simple. And some of those princess movies would include Rumpelstiltskin and the Fisherman and His Wife. Just go back to the classic fairy tales that we haven't adapted yet. Rumpelstiltskin, don't focus it on the creepy little man. Make it about the princess. Give her her own thing, that she was the miller's daughter. She comes into this sort of strange area of power when she marries the king. But maybe she had another lover back home. You don't know. You could give her a whole plot. Also, bring back the cutesy 2D animation. Make it pretty. Into the Spider-Verse-esque. Something more classic. We don't need everything to look like weird 3D blobs. Fisherman and His Wife, very classic tale of greed, and just elaborate on it, make it crazy. I don't know, do something with that. I love that story. Also, everyone's trying to make all these sequels, make individual movies full franchises. We don't need a Frozen 2. We don't need a Frozen 3. We didn't need a Frozen 2. If you want to do more things with established characters and give them new material, make a little Disney Princess sing-along where, like, give them some new songs, make them cover random pop songs, make them cover each other's songs. Just bring in some voice actors, some singers, and make little shorts or a full movie of just the Disney princesses hanging out and singing each other's songs. It doesn't have to be part of some great big canon. Just let it be the princesses doing princess things. Also, Rachel Zegler. An awful choice for Snow White. They made her look really bad. She doesn't look like that in real life. Okay? She was the wrong choice for Snow White. She doesn't look the part. She's obviously been a little aggressive on the media and stuff. Not the right choice for Snow White. But you could write her own princess story about, like, a spunky princess that has to learn some sort of lesson. Some sort of, like, bratty Princess and the Pauper-esque situation. Just give her her own story, because she's obviously talented. She can sing. She's just a grown-up theater kid. You know, let her have at it. Another movie I would do is a Doc Hudson prequel. Okay, obviously we've had enough with Lightning McQueen. we need to retire that storyline. I don't really want to see Cruz again. I don't really want to. But, you know what would be interesting? A Doc Hudson prequel. Just relive his racing days and stuff. It would be fun. It would be cool. It would stay within the universe without trying to add more where there doesn't need to be like future. Oh, this one like warms my heart. Live action Big Hero 6 sequel TV show. Just hire some actors, write out some sort of like little superhero plot, and make it cheesy. It doesn't have to be like blood, sweat, and tears, but just give them like a show where they fight crime in the night, and they probably eat pastry in the day, and Baymax is there, and Hero, and it's just live action sequel, because that's something that makes sense to have a sequel. And it would make sense as a TV series. I think they have made a Baymax series, but I think that would be something that would be cool to see in live action, but obviously I don't want a live action remake. Just make live action sequels. What's wrong with that? And if we're all about making live action remakes of things, why can't we make animated remakes of things? Just kidding. Stop making remakes. Another thing I would do, bring back Zendaya as Casey Cooper for like a family spy movie. She's just like grown up, and they're like, she has one last spy mission, and it's just Zendaya doing whatever, you know. And then to quench the need for the live action Disney princesses, everyone wants to see who's gonna play Rapunzel, who's gonna play this. Just let them do like music videos. Like, get a singer to sing it, and maybe they act in the video, or maybe someone else does. However you want to do it, just make live action music videos of it. Don't go for full-on movies. Remakes aren't worth it, but if you want to cash in a little bit and give the fans what they want a little bit, get Ilona Maher in a Surface Pressure music video. Like, let her just live it up. It doesn't matter if the person looks exactly right for the role, because it's not actually the role, just a music video. If Ilona can't sing, either make it really bad auto-tune or have someone else sing it, and just let Ilona pretend to be benching 30 donkeys or whatever Louisa does in that video. And then some other ones you could do would be do Rapunzel, When Will My Life Begin? Do Florence Pugh, Sabrina Carpenter. You have options for Rapunzel, but we don't necessarily need a full live action Tangled. Then I don't know what this specific suggestion is, how I came to this conclusion, why I wrote it down, but it simply says Miley Cyrus or Renee Rapp in Let It Go, followed by Hugh Jackman in You'll Be in My Heart. I want a guy to sing something in this. There's not that many guy songs. I thought it would be funny if it was Hugh Jackman. The song seemed like it might fit his voice. I could be wrong. I would also make stage adaptations of things that probably shouldn't have them. Cars, the musical. Thor, Love and Thunder, the musical. Phineas and Ferb, the musical, etc. The funny thing is those three, I actually have full pitches written out for what they would be as a musical. Full track list of songs. Yeah. But I love stage adaptations. Further down the road, like in the grand scheme of Disney, some other movies I would like to make is a live action Anastasia movie. It would be great. It would be beautiful. Like, it's a princess. She's the princess. And, Animated or live action? You want live action Frozen? Do live action Frozen from Han's perspective. And, oh no, starring Ed Sheeran as Hans? I think he was just the only redhead I could think of. So maybe not that. But also Hans, like, canonically has a bunch of brothers. So we could see some of them and just make them really hot for no reason, you know? Wait, what is live action adaptation of 12 dancing princesses and all the sisters are different races because inclusivity. I'm kidding. It's because they have different dads. Maybe they should all be played by Danny DeVito. That's the whole pitch. I don't know why any of that was written down, but it was, so that's what you're gonna hear. I think they did that in The Little Mermaid. They made each of the sisters be a different race, and it's like, are you dumb? Like, you know how that happens, right? That's not promoting inclusivity, that's promoting their dad. Yeah, it's promoting their dad. Or they could just all the princesses could just be played by Danny DeVito to get rid of any of those sort of problems. Oh, another movie I would make, Planes and Cars crossover. Just let them all be friends. I don't know where it exists in the timeline. I don't really care. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be good. Because I love planes and I love cars and I want Dusty Crophopper and Lightning McQueen to race. And if you don't want that, you are the problem. Okay? You don't have to be for it, but there's no way you're against it. Because deep in your heart, you know it would make the world a better place. That's why you should vote for me. Hire me as head of Disney. Finally, not quite finally. Oh. A show about Phineas and Ferb where Phineas and Ferb is a TV show, like High School Musical, the series. But instead of being like high schoolers putting on High School Musical as their show, it's about a little boy who watches Phineas and Ferb and is like inspired to make the most of his summer. And it's just, because obviously we're not going to have live action Phineas and Ferb, but we could have live action young boy watching Phineas and Ferb. And then he can realize that some of his dynamics in real life kind of reflect the show. And be like, oh, does that mean my girl best friend likes me? Then finally, what I would do, this one is for the people. This one's not about me. This one is about us. The last thing, well, not the last thing, one of the final things I will pitch to you is if I was head of Disney, I would make Terry Crews play Snow White. We know it's what you want. I've seen the polls. I'm giving you what you want. Call Disney, get Bob Iger on the phone. You know what to do. It's my time to shine. It's our chance for the world to be better. Because what's better than Terry Crews dressed up as Snow White? Nothing. Okay. I think that's it. Please subscribe. Please help me out. I might need it. Enjoy your day. Have a good life. And make me head of Disney. It's for the people.